Today I'm grafting chicken claw mulberry. Most likely it's a mulberry trilobata, and I do not know what it's compatible with. So what I did, I grafted it into multiple trees in the ground I have. This is chunk mine number 60. So chunk mine number 60 started already growing. We have pretty warm days. So this was my first graft, and chunk mine number 60 itself is grafted on some seedling which is completely not ready to open yet. So of course I used chunk my itself to graft, to make the first graft. And this is actually the bark graft. And what I do when I graft mulberry, first of all, of course, I like my rootstock start pushing, and you can see the green buds here. So that's the first thing. Then before cutting the main trunk, I actually removing all the buds below. I also make the cuts in the bark just to release the pressure if there is a lot of milky sap coming out. No milk sap in this particular tree, but sometimes it's quite a bit. So, and only then I cut the stem I'm going to use to graft it, right? So this is a bark graft, first one on chunk my 60. Another graft of chicken claw mulberry I made is on the Taiwanese dwarf. And of course I always select a strong branch. So this branch was pretty strong, and I also removed the buds here, and this is also another small bark graft. So this thinner stem, but still I was doing bark graft here. The third graft with chicken claw mulberry I made was on my 4 seasons, and 4 seasons already sprouting too. So actually 4 seasons sprout sometimes too early, and you can see some of the buds dead, but now it sprouts again because we had frost. So here is a cleft graft, and I kind of cleaned here around it, so no branches interfering with the growth of this graft. So, and I know that 4 seasons usually accepts everything. So 4 seasons mulberry might be really excellent rootstock for anything you want to graft. Everything basically I tried grafting on 4 seasons always works. And the fourth and the last graft for today for chicken claw mulberry I did was on Jan's Best. I have multiple trees of Jan's Best. Well, Jan's Best is a gold mulberry. Yeah, I don't need as many trees as I have. So if it takes, I will convert this tree, which is pretty large by now, into chicken claw mulberry tree. So I used the middle central branch, and it is a bark graft too, and you can see that I also removed all the side branches coming out of this stem. So that's about it. Yeah, so sometimes it's a trial and error to find compatibility, because not all albas will take other species, especially Russian mulberry, which I had problems with Russian. Well, those rootstocks which are sold as Russian mulberries, they don't always take macrura species. I don't know if they take trilobata or not, assuming chicken claw is a trilobata.